The Battle of Stamford Bridge in 1066 AD stands as a poignant moment in history, marking the culmination of Viking influence in England. King Harald Hardrada of Norway, renowned for his military prowess and ambitions of conquest, set his sights on England, aiming to seize the throne from King Harald II. Leading a formidable force of Norse warriors, Harald embarked on what would be his final campaign, seeking to extend Viking dominance beyond the North Sea. The journey to Stamford Bridge was arduous for Harald and his men. They sailed across the treacherous waters, navigated unfamiliar lands, and encountered resistance from local Anglo-Saxon forces along the way. Despite these challenges, Harald's determination and belief in Norse supremacy propelled his army forward, driven by the promise of riches and territorial expansion in England. The clash at Stamford Bridge on a crisp September day was fierce and relentless. Harald's forces, battle-hardened from years of Viking raids and conquests, clashed with the Anglo-Saxon defenders led by King Harald II. The battlefield echoed with the clash of swords, the thunder of hooves, and the cries of warriors locked in mortal combat. Harald's Norsemen fought valiantly, displaying their legendary ferocity and tactical acumen in a bid to secure victory and claim England as their own. However, despite initial successes and pushing the Anglo-Saxons back, the Vikings were ultimately overwhelmed by the Anglo-Saxon army's resilience and determination. The battle turned against Harald's forces, and he himself fell in the midst of the fighting, a symbolic end to Viking ambitions in England. The defeat at Stamford Bridge was not just a military setback, but a pivotal moment that signaled the waning power of the Norse warriors who had once terrorized and shaped the course of European history. In the aftermath of Stamford Bridge, England faced another invasion just weeks later, the Norman Conquest led by William the Conqueror. This invasion would irrevocably alter England's cultural and political landscape, ushering in a new era under Norman rule. The once feared Viking raids and ambitions for territorial expansion faded into history, marking the definitive end of the Viking Age in England and across much of Europe. Nevertheless, the legacy of the Vikings endured, influencing language, law, and cultural practices in the regions they had once settled and conquered. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content about the Norse civilization.